7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
The Savachi syndrome, I'm telling you, I'm like, well, holy shit, that was crazy. Wait for it. Thick and slick. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Moto Aftermath Show, Fantasy Motocross Edition. We are here. We're going to wrap up Budds Creek, and then we are going to talk about the Ironman National, and it's going to be a great weekend. Me and Justin are actually going to be on our way to the race tomorrow. We're recording this on Thursday night, so if you're listening to this right now, why does that tell me? Oh, my clock's wrong. That's weird. Yeah, so we are recording this Thursday night. Friday, me and Justin are headed down. We're going to check out the this interesting 250 amateur combine thing they're doing. So that'll be interesting. We'll talk about that on the show, and then we're also going to check out the pro race, obviously, on Saturday, and lots of cool stuff lined up. Lots of cool media we're going to be doing. Friend of the show, Kevin Moran's making his triumphant return to the 450 class here for the last three nationals, so we'll be there for his first one. So this is going to be a good weekend. Now, for those of you who don't know, we play fantasy on Pulpmxfantasy.com. So make sure to go in, find our league, Moto Aftermath Show on there, and once you join the league, then go ahead and send us a DM on Instagram with your team name, because we are doing glove box giveaways every round for the rest of the season. And we also have a few other prizes that we'll put in with these glove box giveaways, since we have some new sponsors that are helping us out and sending us some product to give away to you guys. So before we do get started, I want to thank the sponsors. So thank the main sponsors that really help put us on. So Premier Custom Trailers, TLR Coatings, and BC.Pizza. And then all our other sponsors who are, help us with prizes and things like that. The Dirt Bike Depot, JT Cycle, Complete Racing Solutions, and our newest sponsor here, Alias Sport, which, if you win one of the glove box giveaways, you will get a pair of gloves in your size. It's random. I have a box of gloves, all different manufacturers, all different colors. There's no picking. All you get to do is tell me your size. I grab a pair. I send them to you. You will also get in your giveaway there, your care package, you'll get a can of the Alias Sport CBD Pain Balm and a thing of Alias Sport Chill Out Oil. So great products. We've used the pain balm here. My 6-year-old actually has issues with her knees. The way she grows, she has knee pain quite frequently. So we tried some of that on her knees the other night. It's THC free, so before everybody starts freaking out, she didn't get high on the fucking pain balm, all right? It's just like the icy hot she uses. But anyway, used some of that the other night and worked like a charm in 30 minutes or less. So that was awesome. Have not tried the Chill Out Oil yet. It's on my list, but I have not had time to sleep since I got it to try. So, the Chill Out Oil will help you relax. It's not a sleep aid, just an FYI, but it will help you relax. And Chiz says it helps you, does help him sleep. So anyway, can't wait to try that. Maybe Saturday night after I drive back from the race, I'll give that a shot. So on the line with me, co-host of the show, OG, been here since the beginning, it's Justin Hartzell. Hey, bud.
What's going on, man?
Well, like I told you before we got on here, I got a zillion things to do before we leave tomorrow morning. So the day, nothing has gone as planned all week, including Tuesday night when we had that storm, lost power for about 3.5 hours.
Nice.
Yeah, so the whole week has been just one of those crazy, I feel like I'm running around like a chicken. Like literally this afternoon, my plan was because the kid and the chick are camping. So my plan was to go drop the dog and the stuff off, the few things she forgot for camping, because the campsite's only like 30 minutes from the house. Go drop that stuff off, go to Best Buy, and then come home, ride, and then go to dinner, and then come back and do this and pack and everything. I ended up there. I had to shoot straight back here because I had a customer show up. Ended up talking to him for like almost an hour. Rode for 14 minutes. And mind you, it's muddy out from the rain we've had the last 2 days. So the bike has to be washed still. So like literally as soon as we're done recording this, I'm going to go wash the bike basically in the dark here. So I rode for 14 minutes, ran to Best Buy, ran to dinner with my buddy, ran home to do this podcast. And then, like I said, I'm going to wash the bike in the dark. And then I have to do this podcast and put it out. And then I got to do all my packing with all the camera gear and everything for the weekend. Yeah, we're there.
You know what that sounds like to me, buddy? Committed.
Commitment. Did we even text Cole to see if he wanted to come on for the show?
No.
So we're
hey, man, though, at least as far as like clothes, at least we're only going to be gone for like a day. So at least you don't have to worry about fucking packing like a week's worth of clothes on that end.
Honestly, I'm probably just going to wear whatever shorts I wear tomorrow. I'm wearing Saturday also. So, don't judge me. I'm going to try to change my underwear, and that's about it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Everything else is up for grabs, all right? I could be wearing the same shirt for 3 days in a row. It's fine. Or 2 days in a row. It's fine.
Oh,
it's totally
man.
fine. There's no problem there. There's no problem.
Adulting. It's adulting. It's great.
Exactly. All right, let's get to this fantasy show here. Usually I try to listen to the Pulp Fantasy podcast, so I have a little bit of an idea. I have not listened to that. But let's start off with last week's results. So, first off, let me pull up here. I know, great radio, bro. Bud's Creek results to see who our winner is. MX513 with a score of 610 points. Congratulations, Bud. You are the winner. So if you're listening to this, you hear this, DM us on Instagram with your info here, and we will get your glove box giveaway prize pack out to you. So thanks to the Dirt Bike Depot and Alias Sport for hooking us up with those prizes to give away. Now, let's get to ourselves. Do you have your stuff pulled up?
Yep, I got my stuff pulled up, man.
All right, go for it then. Let's see what you got from Bud's Creek here.
All right, so I actually had the best score I've had in a very long time since we started playing this. I scored a total of 536 points, 676 overall rank. 250s, I went with Schmoda, got me a solid 50. Just kind of figured like at a handicap of 8, Joe, even, getting dinged up at Unadilla, like him finishing inside the top 10, like it almost is a no-brainer. One with the local kid, Jarrett Fry, home track knowledge and stuff. His first moto wasn't great. Second moto was good, got me 52. The Cali kid, Josh Varese, I've said it before and I'll say it again. His sprint speed isn't great, but damn, he's got good cardio, man. He comes on strong at the end of the motos, got me a solid 88 points. The only one that let me down a little bit, both motos, and I don't know if it was just because maybe, he had a lot going on. He raced Loretta's a couple weeks ago. Brandon Scher, he got me 26 points. I was a little disappointed with that because he pretty much up until Loretta's every nationally rode, he was inside the top 20, so I don't know what was going on with him, but, shit happens. Everybody has a bad weekend. Then in the 450s, this is where it really came on strong. Chase Sexton got me a solid 50 points. Once again, 4 handicap. Been really great the last couple nationals. Local boy Justin Rodbell, 80. We know he's good at Bud's Creek. It's where he kind of put himself on the map a couple years ago. Another local kid, Jacob Runkles, got me a solid 90. And then and I think he was definitely a high pick trend. New friend of the show, Kyle Chisholm. Chiz is going to Chiz. Got me a solid 100 points. So overall, like I said, 536 points. Overall rank 676. And I think it was pretty good, like I said, with Brandon Scher not be getting even, over 20 or even 30. And then I don't do the first lap leader. So I was definitely happy with that score.
Yeah, that's really good, man. I had a decent day. I got 500 points. I was 1,281st overall. In the 250 class, I had, like you said, local boy Jarrett Fry, 52 points. Like, that's all right. I'm not going to complain about that. This was a feeling, and it worked out for me, so now I can go talk to him when we're there this weekend, and we can be friends. Austin Faulkner got me 84 points, bro. So solid there. He's just been building, and with some of the people being hurt and being out, I thought it would be probably a pretty good weekend for him, and lo and behold, it was.
He had a good day.
I then got Privateer Hero Joshua Varese, 88 points, so that was solid. And Justin Pooper Cooper there, 47 points, so not bad. I mean, for an all-star, if you can get 45 or to 50, I mean, I consider that pretty good. So 450s, I kind of got dicked here. So I was with you. I had local hero Rod Bell for 80. I had friend of the show Chiz for 100. Then I got dicked with my other two. So I had Christian Craig, who wadded himself into the ground, got me 25 points. Solid. And then I had Ben LeMay, must have had something come up in one of the motos because he only got me 24 points. So that totals 500 points there. So
Well, you beat Cole, so that's all that matters.
I mean, yeah, that's all we're going for. So, yeah. So anyway, so congratulations again to MX513 for winning the Budds Creek round in our fantasy league. Again, make sure to DM us your glove size and your address, and I will get that prize pack out to you here sooner rather than later. So, all right. So moving on, Indiana here. Do you have a team picked?
No, man. I just kind of looking through here, kind of like what I do every time, just kind of get a glance of who's what. And
we're doing well.
I kind of have an idea. Well, I mean, that's kind of what I always do, man. I kind of just glance through and I look at, where it's at. But I mean, this weekend's going to be tough because I always look at who's on the injury report before we do the show.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, there's a lot of people out right now, so it's going to be a rough one.
There's a
lot.
So is Hammaker on the injured list or is he in?
Yeah, well, apparently he banged his head in practice at Budds, and which I didn't know that because I was working, so I didn't get to watch the practice show. And then he banged it again in, the second Moto? Mm-hmm. So they're like, him already having the Epstein-Barr shit, like, they're just like, hey, dude, it's not even worth it, so he's out.
Okay, great. Well, then I will not pick him. But the first person I come
Nichols,
to... Oh, go ahead.
Nichols is still out. Mosman is in, though.
Okay, all right. Well, the first person I come to here on my list, because I don't have a team picked either, because I'm fucking worthless, would be RJ Hampshire for my All-Star in 250s at a 4 handicap. I mean,
okay.
I think, dude, he rides the ruts good. I mean, we all know that Indiana. What's the weather report for the weekend?
Hot, and hot. No rain though. No rain. Not even 30% chance. It's like 20%. So it's just gonna be hot.
My butt's gonna sweat a lot. This is gonna suck.
Well, at least most of the track is in the trees, so that's fine.
Well, that is a positive. So, okay. So anyway, so I'm good at RJ. I'm good with RJ at a 4. That to me seems all right. Let's see here. Derek Kelly at a 14. I'm in on that. And local boy Jace Kessler at a 16.
Nope. 450, buddy. 450.
Oh, never mind. I'm out on. Oh, that's right. Fuck, I forgot. Damn it. God.
You can still pick him in the 450.
Yes, I can, and yes, I will. So, do we know if Jerry Lorenz is racing?
I didn't see him on the entry list. I mean, obviously that entry list is like not always 100% finalized, but I didn't see him, so I would not count on it.
Marchbanks out, Amart out, J-Mart 1 handicap. I'm out on that. Oh, there we go. Ty Masterpool at a 2. I'm in on that.
Okay.
He's been looking real nice. He has.
He's building.
What do you think of Mosman? He's a 0.
I was thinking about that, man, and I was real like spicy on it, but then I started thinking, man, like he's whatever he injured a couple weeks ago, like I don't know really if his heart's going to be at 100% with 3 rounds to go.
They never told us what he hurt, did they?
No, they just said, he had a practice crash. I'm going to be real honest with you. With it being hot this weekend, I don't really know if that's the best race to be coming back to right away, especially with we know how deep the ruts get at Crawfordsville. And then obviously if they don't get any rain, like who knows how they're going to prep the track. So I'm probably would be out on the 0, to be honest with you.
Is Styles Robertson on the injured reserve list, or is he in?
They literally said this in the injury report, to be decided.
Great. Wow, that's really fucking helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's cool. To be decided. Wow.
Yeah,
didn't know we were playing football.
That is great. I can totally pick my team based on that. Sure. Jesus Christ, dude! I'll tell you what, the list is getting thin. What about Max Volan at a 2?
That would be pretty good. Like I said though, the thing is like I'm not trying to be super critical of him, but I think he kind of melted a little bit at Budds Creek. And even though it was more humid there than what's going to be this weekend, it's just going to be hot. I think the fact that him not really riding too much, like being 100% adapted to the heat, I think that's kind of kicking in, man. I think that he's going to have another shitty weekend, to be honest with you. I think he's going to melt. I think when we go back, what's up?
Would you go with Volan or Shar? Brandon?
I'm out on him, man. Like I said, I picked him last week, and he came up goose egg for me. So,
dude, I don't even know who the hell to pick. Jerry Robin. There we go. That's a pick.
Well, I mean, you still got Kilroy, you still got Kitchen, you still got who was another one I was looking at? Yeah, I don't know, man. Mumford's in there. I mean,
God, Kitchen though, dude, 3 handicap. Like, fuck, man.
Kilroy, yeah, dude. I think that's what it is now.
I'm going Kilroy at a 6. I'm in.
Okay.
Kilroy is racing 250s, not 450s, right?
Yeah, he's only doing 250s. I don't know where that rumor got started. Like, the only thing I think of is because he was riding a 450 and a 250 at Loretta's. Like, oh, man, he rides a 450 really well. He was never going to ride the 450. It was the 250.
Okay. All right. So who else is spicy to you?
I think Mumford at a 4 is a pretty good look. I think that I think you got
out.
Schwartz at a. You're out on Mumford at a 4.
I'm out. I'm completely out.
Okay. All right.
We could call somebody and ask.
I know we could call somebody and ask.
He supposedly talked to him today, so we'll see. I'll ask after we get off the phone.
Schwartz is at 2. I mean, that's the thing, man. Like, now we're getting to the point that, like, a lot of the guys that would have high handicaps that put in good rounds the last couple nationals, so their handicaps are coming down to single digits, and then a lot of guys are hurt. So it's like, where do you're kind of rolling the dice.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it's getting really thin, man. Really thin.
Yeah, I mean, I know Jesse Flock at an 18. He's riding this weekend. When he stays on 2 wheels, he's always a top 20 dude. So that's a guy that could get you a solid 100 points if he can stay on 2 wheels, both motos. I mean, I don't really know. Pierce Brown is still out, so that really doesn't do anybody any good. Ramy Alves is out. I don't know, man. Like, your guess is as good as mine because my team ain't going to be that much better.
Dude, this is rough. I don't have anybody else in 250s. So if you got some other people you want to talk about, go for it. But I'm out.
Who do you have right now? Do you at least have 4 dudes?
Yeah, I got 4 dudes, which is amazing because I don't know what the service is like at the track down there. So I got Hampshire as my all-star with a 4. I got Derek Kelly at a 14, Ty Masterpool at a 2, and Preston Kilroy at a 6. And my positivity level about this team is about 37%.
Well, and that's the shitty thing, too, is I feel like we're going to have to put our teams in tomorrow at the hotel because especially with the track being, even with all the new towers that are going up at all these tracks, like it's in the woods and then it's in the middle of nowhere. I don't think we're going to have service on Saturday. So it's literally going to be like, fucking put it in on Friday and throw the phone.
Although I got to say, I did have service at Redbud enough to do some things, so...
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Unless things have changed. It's been a while since I've been to the Ironman National, but I mean, you'll see when we get down there. Like, it's literally the whole. I mean, obviously TV, you see it on TV, but it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. So it's like real rough. But maybe, who knows? So my team pretty much, my all-star is going to be Hunter Lawrence. He's at what is he at?
4,
5, 4,
4, 5, something like that.
5. He's at a 5. I mean, he got on the box last weekend. Once again, I know he's been hit or miss in Southwick, but I think at a 5, that's pretty good. Another one, he had a real good weekend last weekend. He is a rookie coming out of Loretta's, Cade Namarine. He got 17th last weekend. He's got a 12 handicap. The only other ones I got, and I'm going to be real honest with you, it's like a toss-up for me between Kilroy and Kitchen. I want to go Kitchen. I think I'm going to go Kitchen. Like I said, I know that, last weekend wasn't super great. He got caught up with Jalek Swole in the second moto, but, bad start the first moto, but he was good at Unadilla. Long legs, really good in the ruts. I feel like he's going to have a good weekend. The only thing I'm concerned is he going to melt? And the only other one I'm looking at is I was really thinking hard about Derek Kelly, but he is coming back from an injury. But at a 14 handicap, it kind of could go either way. So I figured I'd just play the safe bet and go Dylan Schwartz at a 2. I know that he has to have a really good moto at a 2, but once again, I don't remember if he's ridden Crawfordsville a lot as an amateur. I don't even know if he's ever been there before. But once again, you're talking about a kid. If he gets a start, he's pretty much top 10, especially now with all these dudes being hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go Hunter Lawrence, Caden Amarine, Levi Kitchen, and Dylan Schwartz. The only one I would change out for maybe is Kilroy, but, dude, it's so fucking hard. Because, like I said, right now, there's so many dudes that are just not there.
Yeah.
And all these other guys, like Jerry Robin at a 14, I don't trust Jerry. No, I've never trusted Jerry, so I'm never picking Jerry.
Yep.
And the only other one I would look at is Renslin. He's on the entry list. We know he's going to be on the 125.
Yep.
But, once again, dude, it's real hard sometimes for him on that 120. Like that 125, even though we know it's not a true 125, I don't care what anybody says. That bike is too crisp.
Yeah.
We know it's a hawk to get over some of the jumps at Crawfordsville, even on a mod 250.
Yep.
So that'd be my only thing is like I don't really feel like picking a dude that's going to be literally stretching the shit out the whole entire moto because not only obviously is that not good on the machinery, but it's hard on your body. So, if he was on a 250, I'd pick him all day long. I just don't think Crawfordsville is the best track for a 125 or whatever he's riding.
Yeah.
I just think he's going to be at a huge disadvantage,
Yep.
especially going up whatever the fuck it is, the big step-up triple or whatever the
Godzilla.
fuck it's called.
Godzilla.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, like I said,
Yeah, that
250 is half the time they'll get up that bitch. So,
Yep.
yeah. And especially if it's dry, like if it's going to be hot, they're going to water the piss out of it. So,
Yeah.
his practice times are going to be shit.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm going with that. That's my 250 team. I don't know. It's fucking hard to pick anybody other than that.
I know. So moving on to 450s then, and 450s, it doesn't get much better. But I do have a team here because I was picking while you were talking. So obviously, as I tried to pick in 250s, I got the number 800 Jace Kessler at a 15.
Yep.
Is Aaron Plessinger on the injured list, or is he in?
He's in, but he's still very banged up.
He's going to win the race. So I got him at a 1, so that'll be an easy 100 points, no problem. I got Kenny at a 2 because he'll be in second place, so that'll be an easy 50 points. So I already scored 150 points in 2 riders, so I'm solid.
Wow, you're very confident, buddy.
I am. And then I got friend of the show here and Florida native by way of Pennsylvania, Scott Meshy at a 12.
Okay.
And
All right.
that's it. I have no other suggestions for 450 because it took every ounce of me to scroll and find those 4 to pick.
All right. So I got Kenny at a 2. I can't pick Chisholm because I picked him last week and he got me solid 100 points.
But he's good pick. He's a good pick.
Yeah. So then I got Kenny at a 2. I have who I do know is on the entry list, finally. Grant Harlan, riding the 450, going back to what he's good at. He's at a 12. I know that if he was on the 250, I'd be real hesitant to do it, but 450 to 12. We all know how good Grant Harlan did. What was it, 2 years ago, and even last year in the 450 as a privateer.
Yep.
He's on that Tyloo bike. I think that 12 is good for him. I think that if he is healthy, I think that he's top 15 on the 450 all day long. Then the other one, I really wanted to pick Meshy, but every time I pick Meshy, he kind of screws the pooch for me.
He had a bad weekend last weekend, so this weekend's
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and he did really good at Unadilla.
Yep.
And then another one, another privateer, once again, local to Ohio, so he knows Crawfordsville pretty well. Jeremy Hand at a 9. He was 22nd at Budds Creek, but like I said, we're talking about a kid that he is around that area. He's ridden Crawfordsville a lot. So Jeremy Hand, good pick. And then I got to go Jace Kessler as well. We all know that he's got the speed at a 15 handicap. I think it's pretty much, unless he has bike issues, I think he's top 20. And the only other person I would pick is other friend of the show, making his return, but I don't know where his cardio's at, and that's Kevin Moran's.
No, I'm out on him. Love the kid, but I'm out. Until I see him do a 30 plus 2, I'm out.
Yeah, and I mean, he's at a 16, so like it really even if his cardio was only good for 25 minutes, we know his starts are good, but once again, like it's one of those things. He hasn't raced in Supercross. Maybe I'll wait to pick him for Paul or Hangtown. And the only other person, where did I just had him up on my list? He is on the entry list. Tyler Medallia at a 12.
T-Jags.
But once again, like, who knows if he's actually going to be there. So, yeah, like I said, I got to go with Kenny. I got to go with Kessler, Jeremy Hand, and Grant Harlan.
All right.
So, yeah, I don't really have anybody else. I mean, Ben LeMay, he's got a high handicap. Like I said, I would pick Meshy, but every time I pick him, he kind of shits the bed for me.
Yep.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said before, we're getting to that point in the season where it's real hard to pick people.
It's getting thin,
which is
baby.
funny because like I didn't even get to watch practice, and I literally had 2 seconds to look at the times.
Yeah.
And I had my best day ever at Budds Creek, so it's like, well, fuck it, maybe I'll just keep doing that.
Yep, 100%, man. So, I don't know. All I know is I got a ton of shit to do here to be ready to go tomorrow morning. So,
yeah.
Any first to finish line?
No, I don't ever pick that, but I think if I were to pick it, I would probably pick Justin Cooper and Chase Sexton.
All right, fair enough. I can't argue that. Can't argue that at all.
But I'm not doing it.
No,
but I'm
neither.
not doing it. So
me
fuck
neither.
it.
So, all right, cool. Well, short show, everyone. Sorry about that, but we're leaving tomorrow and we got a ton of stuff to do. So, thanks, everyone, for tuning in again to another episode of the Moto Aftermath Show Fantasy Motocross Edition. Thanks to our sponsors, Premier Custom Trailers, TLR Coatings, BC.Pizza, Complete Racing Solutions, JT Cycle, the Dirt Bike Depot, and Alias Sport. We will be back with a wrap-up show with interviews from Indiana, from Crawfordsville on Tuesday, just like normal. The main show, it's going to look a little different because we're going to film it probably on the way home. But we'll still put out a show. We'll break down the race, what we saw while we were there and everything. So make sure to tune into that because that, like I said, that'll be a little different. So that'll be fun. And we'll be back next week with another fantasy show, breaking down Ironman and picking for Paulo. We only got 2 rounds after this, man. We're almost done. So.
Holy shit, that was a fast summer.
That's what I'm saying. So thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
See you.